Where are you going?
I'm going out, Mother.
You're going nowhere, the back door's locked.
I'm meeting Pippa at my new house.
Lovely! We'll all come.
No, we won't, Mother.
But first, you'll eat a proper breakfast.
Oh, do I have to? Good grief, what is that, Mother?
You eat it up and you'll discover something.
Yes, penicillin, I shouldn't.
You tuck it away where it'll do some good.
Well, funnily enough, I'm going to be doing some wallpapering later on. It might come in very handy.
How dare you? It's bread and butter pudding.
Are you sure, Mother?
Well, I hadn't got any butter, so I used lard.
Come back, Lord Woolton. All is forgiven.
Oh, looks like rain.
Yes, it does a bit. Do you think I can have another go with the tea bag? So that's what I would do up there with the bathroom and then bring it down here. And I'd have the whole colour scheme continued right throughout here, you see, in dull beige. Everything dull beige. Or light beige, you know. I rather like what Stavros Blofeld did with his Room in the Bond movie. What do you think?
I'm not sure about that fireplace.
Aren't you? Oh, I'm perfectly sure. Hideous, and I love it.
You love it?
Well, it's my fireplace, isn't it? My hideous fireplace. I mean, I've never owned anything before, you know. I mean, Mother used to buy all my clothes. I'm not even the owner-occupier of my pyjamas.
Isn't that a mouse hole?
Yes, well spotted. My very own mouse hole, my very own mice. I could brand my initials on their side. I could get my whole name in a rat.
Surely there aren't rats
Rats?
here.
No.
If there are rats in the house, I'll not set foot in it.
Come out, wherever you are. Line up and wave your tails.
Don't show off in front of Pippa. Huh, no net curtains, I see.
Mother, we will not be peeping at the neighbours. Everything that's interesting will be happening within these four walls.
Exactly. I don't want the neighbours looking in and seeing what I was witness to last night.
You didn't have to be witness to anything, Mother, to be honest. You were spying, weren't you? Eh? It was just Pippa and I saying good night at the front gate.
You rubbed most of the paint off the post.
Mother, you are ridiculous. You have the most fevered imagination. You're the only woman, Mother, who would throw a bucket of cold water over 2 frogs in a fish pond.
No, it's raining like it rains in Japanese films.
Rain? Oh, you see, that's what comes of moving to this side of the town.
Mother, it rains everywhere.
Yes, but it rains more this side of the railway. Something to do with the biscuit factory, I'm told.
Are you trying to say that in some way God is trying to dunk the ginger nuts?
Pippa's not impressed.
Point of interest, the car still won't start. It's got damp.
You're the one that's damned.
Well, I'm trying my best. It's raining like some Japanese film out there. I need somebody to hold the umbrella for me.
Timothy, go and help your father.
Wait a minute. I own this house, Mother. I now decide what happens. I will go and help Mother, as I want to. Are you going to be all right left on your own with the first horsewoman of the apocalypse?
Pippa will be quite all right, thank you, Timothy.
See that? She can lip read the back of my neck. She has powers. Why she's waiting for the car, I don't know. She could nip straight home on a broomstick.
Don't take any notice of him, Pippa. Let's have a nice cup of tea.
Tea? Where?
I thought I'd give the thermos an outing. I can smell nice, you know.
I can't.
Yes, well, I've got a very sharp sense of smell. We've no mice at home. The cat sees to that. No thanks to Timothy.
What do you mean, no thanks to Timothy?
He wanted to get rid of it last Christmas.
He likes animals.
So that's what he told you to do. It's not a pretty tale, I'm afraid, Pippa. But I'd rather you heard the truth from me.
Oh, I'm sure I'd hear the truth from
The
him.
whole cat business started on Christmas Eve. I'd been up since 5 o'clock, of course, as any good wife and mother should be. I was able to get in a good 4 hours' work, as usual, before anyone else deigned to put in an appearance.
In the wood, the holly bears the crown.
Oh, the rising of the sun. Good morning, Mother. The sun has risen. Good heavens, what's been going on, Mother? Have you been taking advantage of your milkman? Christmas pudding. Best before the 24th of December, 1914. He's been taking advantage of you, don't you?
Oh, Timsy, you're always so inventive. plaintive and humorous. Now, sit down and have a lovely cooked breakfast.
Good. Where do you suggest I sit, Mother? The Happy Eater at the Watford Gap?
Timothy was in such jocular form.
I little guessed the horrors that the day would bring.
Mind thee out, plate is hot.
What is this, Mother?
It's a gammon steak.
Oh, I thought it was a whoopee cushion.
Oh, you are a cure.
Well, it's certainly more than the food is, Mother.
I always do gammon steak when Uncle Harry's here.
Oh, why does Uncle Harry have to come every Christmas, Mother, eh? Why? Any time I fancy a drink, there are his teeth in the bottom of the glass.
Timothy.
Uncle Harry has nowhere else to go.
Well, he could go to Great Aunt Harriet's.
She's dead.
Well, he wouldn't notice, would he?
Timsy, goodwill to all men, please.
Well, all Uncle Harry does is sleep. All the time he sleeps. The only good thing about Uncle Harry being here, it gives the cat something to sharpen her claws on. Talking of the cat, Mother, by the way, I'm afraid she's done it again.
Not spent a penny in the airing cupboard.
Not a penny, more like 8pence. All over Father's Panama hat, I'm glad to say. Father said it was the last straw. I thought that was rather good, you know, the last straw. Anyway, Father has now taken the cat to the vets.
What for?
Well, Father's bought a return ticket. The cat hasn't. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, he can't. He mustn't. Not on Christmas Eve.
Mother, please pull yourself together.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too soft-hearted. How's your breakfast going down?
Like a stone, Mother. Come to think of it, that might not be a bad plan. If I slip this breakfast to the cat, we could kill 2 birds with the 1 stone.
And off he stalked, laughing that cruel laugh of his.
That doesn't sound like Timothy at all.
Oh, I expect he's all sweetness and light with you. A mother shouldn't say her son is two-faced, so I won't. But he's certainly got more than one.
Do you really think so?
53 years of bitter experience.
Told me he was 48.
There's a case in point.
Makes you over 70.
That doesn't follow. Anyway, after lunch, Timothy and his father had a terrible row. Timothy told his father to go to the shed, ordered him to, just like that. And on Christmas Eve, too.
I thought he got on well with his father.
Oh, Timothy can be very harsh.
You've got a lot to learn.
In the deep midwinter, frosty winds may...
Timothy's gone out. So I've smuggled you out a mince pie and a chocolate liqueur. I'm afraid that's empty. Timothy bit the end off and sucked the goodness out.
Oh, Phyllis, you're 1 in a million.
Oh, no, you mustn't, please.
I wish it was just the 2 of us for Christmas, plus old Harry, of course.
I must be getting back, Poppet. Harry will be waking up. He's been having a snooze after his lovely lunch. The cat is on his lap, sleeping.
Let's hope that's all he's doing. By the way, you know, it was Timothy who wanted to put the cat down.
I thought so.
Guess what he wants now? He wants me to shoot the poor animal.
Not at Christmas time. How did 2 such nice, decent people as we are give birth to such a monster like Timothy?
Ours not to reason why, dear. Phyllis, just a word.
Yes, darling.
About Harry.
Yes?
You're a damned attractive woman.
Yes.
And Harry's very much a man.
Yes.
Well, I mean, keep a straight bat.
Trust me.
1 in 2 million.
What did he mean, shoot the cat? Timothy couldn't swat a fly, could he?
Oh, an incontinent one he could. Anyway, that wasn't my only problem. There was Harry.
Tea time, Harry.
I'm damp.
That'll be the cat, I'm afraid. Put a plate of hot toast on it. You're so
What a bright idea. You're a wonderful woman, Phyllis. Has anyone ever told you that?
Everyone. Except Timothy.
Ungrateful little swine.
Harry, Timothy is my son.
I'd be good for Timothy, Phyllis. I could give him the firm hand he's lacked.
Harry, what are you saying?
You know what I'm saying. You're a damned attractive woman, Phyllis.
Harry, it's Christmas.
Damn Christmas. You know what I want. Come away with me. He's not good enough for you.
Timothy isn't?
No, Sydney isn't. I'm twice the man, Phyllis.
Harry, this is madness. I made a solemn vow. Sydney is my husband. He may be an old fool with one foot in the compost heap.
Damn the compost heap. I'd do anything for you, Phyllis. Name some impossible task by which I can prove my love.
There is one thing. The cat.
The cat?
Take my beloved cat to a place of safety. A sanctuary. A cathedral or something. Somewhere where she can creep in and be incontinent to her heart's content.
A crypt, you mean? Your wish is my command, lady.
Dear Harry.
Wait, what is this? Giving the dustman his Christmas box, are we? Yes, I'm looking for the liqueur chocolates. I've refined this rather intricate scheme whereby, with the use of a skewer and a straw, I can suck out the juice without even opening the packet.
Timothy, Uncle Harry is going away with the cat.
Eloping, you mean, or what? Too late for that, Mother. I'm afraid Father is outside now with his servant's revolver, and the cat is stood against the coal bunker, wearing a blindfold. Or is it Father wearing the blindfold?
Oh, I can't bear it. Sydney! No! Sydney! You shoot that cat over my dead body!
There's not enough ammunition for you as well, Mother. And the shops are closed. Ah, Christmas log. Excuse me, Robin. Oh, the robin's edible as well. Lovely.
The cat has escaped, Timothy.
Oh, don't worry, Mother. She'll come back when she's hungry.
I think I've been shot, Timothy.
Oh, dear. Well, being Christmas, Mother, you're not going to find a doctor with much ease, are you?
You be my doctor, Timothy.
Certainly. We'll take 2 aspirins. I'll see you Thursday week. Next patient, please.
Husband shot you?
Oh, it was only a graze, Pippa. I never told him he'd done it. We've still got the cat. She hasn't made a mess since. She looks at me so lovingly now. You saved my life from them, she seems to be saying.
Timothy's not heartless, is he?
It's better you should learn now than later.
Sorry, dear.
What now?
News from the car. We flattened the battery.
Oh, that's predictable.
Timothy's nipped down to Denny Wellman's place to borrow one.
Well, Pippa and I aren't coming. We'll go and call on Mrs. Bassington, one next door but 2. She's unbearable, but she's got central heating. Pippa?
I'll stay. I've got some thinking to do.
I've given you something to think about. Don't mention the cat to Sydney. Half the time he doesn't know what he's talking about, and the other half he's talking about what he doesn't know.
I won't disturb your thinking. I'll be over there by the mouse hole. As soon as he pops his head out, thwack.
Yes, you like killing things, don't you?
Me? Good God, no. You're talking to a man who once tried to get a fly off a fly paper. I mean, I feed the birds. I put milk out for the hedgehog. Cat always has it, of course.
Ah, the cat.
Now there's a
Mrs.
case in point, the
Lumsden said
cat.
that-
Do you know what happened to that cat last Christmas?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you. It all began on Christmas Eve, and old Harry was playing old Harry with our Christmas. Wakey, wakey, Harry. Festive season. Meant to be having fun, not fast asleep.
Phyllis!
No, Sydney.
Thank God. Phyllis has been at it again, Sydney.
Oh, dear, she must have been tasting the brandy butter. It always makes her a bit skittish.
She put a liqueur chocolate between her teeth and wanted me to bite off the other end.
I thought you looked a bit damp. She got you under the mistletoe yet, has she?
She's carrying it around with her.
She's always after you, you know, Harry. I cherished a hope that you two might get together, but then she got married.
Who to?
Me, a fool.
Hello, Harrikins.
Nonsense. Oh, I'll come back.
No, just off.
Please.
Sydney, have you done what I asked you?
Well, I took the berries off the cotoneaster and glued them onto the holly.
Not all that. The cat. Have you had it put down?
I'm sorry, dear. I'm not putting the cat down. I'm putting my foot down.
Go to the shed.
Fair enough.
Can I go too?
We're going to play postman's knock.
Just the two of us?
Well, how many deliveries do you think there are these days?
So off I went to the shed, tail between my legs as usual. You see that? Rolled as brass, washing his whiskers and winking at me.
According to Mrs. Lumsden's story, it was you who wanted the cat taken to the vet.
Me? Oh, no, not at all. If there's a job to be done, I don't delegate. I do it myself.
I thought I'd smuggle you a mince pie. A gun, Father? You haven't gone and bought one of these plastic replicas. My God, it's not. It's a real one, isn't
A
it?
service issue, Timothy, 1940. I got it in case Jerry arrived here. First bullet for your mother, second bullet for myself. Or was it the other way round?
Lord, it's like you read in storybooks.
Trouble was, I only had the one bullet.
Goodness me, you live and learn. Well, I never thought... I mean, I thought of you not as an active sort of person at all, I'll be honest. You know, more of a, well, a bumbling old chump.
Well, just a front, Timothy. Listen.
Heilige Nacht. The Jerrys are here.
Right.
You're not going to shoot Mother?
No, Timothy, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Not behind the compost heap again, Father. Must be getting pretty soggy round there by now.
I'm talking about the cat.
Well, the cat's already been on your hat.
And I'm not going to let your mother take the cat to the vets. That cat deserves a decent fate, something clean, something decent. I've always said I'd never let other people do things I wouldn't do myself.
We're not going to shoot the cat.
Well, it's the least an animal lover can do, Timothy.
We've only got one round, Father.
That's all I need, one round. Puss.
No,
puss.
Father, please, keep that gun out of the way. This is too dangerous. Let me handle it. I shall fire it in somewhere it's not going to do any harm, you know. The Christmas pudding, for example.
No, you won't. Let
Father,
go.
I am stronger than you. No, I'm not. Father!
Look out! It's loaded!
You stupid animal! What are you doing sitting up there?
Timothy killed the cat.
Oh, no. Gave her a nasty shock, though. Wet herself right through the hole in the roof. That's what we deserved, I suppose.
Mrs. Lumsden's story was very different.
Really? Oh, it stopped raining. I think I'll go and collect the lady wife, walk home with her. You coming? Stretch the legs.
No, I'll wait for Timothy.
I did the right thing, you know. I gave that gun in at the police station. Timothy told me there was an amnesty. Turned out there wasn't. Got a dreadful ticking off from the magistrate.
Pippa, that is most unfair. You got hold of the wrong end of the stick entirely. I never found that gun. Father's selling a whole lot of twaddle. I'll tell you what happened last Christmas Eve.
Oh, you're not going to tell me some version where you come out as the hero, are you?
Did I fib to you, Pippa? You of all people. After all, you had seen me naked as nature probably intended.
All right.
What I mean is, I've got nothing to hide. That is the point I'm making. Now, I'll tell you exactly what happened. Hello, Mother. 'Tis Christmas Eve, and doesn't it smell scrummy? Good morning, kitchen, and hello, Mummy.
Where is he?
Well, she was watching Robin Day last night. She had to take 2 extra sleeping pills to calm her down. Happy Christmas Eve, Kevin.
Ah, humbug.
Oh, dear.
Now, is that the lot?
Better be 6
Right.
boxes.
Right, yes.
What is all this, by the way, all this stuff? Tell me.
Well, these are the wine glasses from Kevin and me.
Yes.
That's the turkey for Mrs. Barrable. Mrs. Bassington has given us all her cake decorations, and that is a chocolate log from Meals on Wheels with a Swiss roll inside it.
Ah, I see. 11 years old.
What?
I counted the rings.
Timothy, Muriel, Kevin, what are you doing in my kitchen?
Well, you asked us to come and help.
Oh, well, as it's the season of goodwill, I'll forgive you. Now, I want you to go out and stand by the dustbin.
What on earth for?
Well, if and when the dustmen come, tell them I'm not at all satisfied.
Don't I give them anything?
Give them the compliments of the season.
Honest.
Right. Well, now I'm down. We can get What's that in the middle of my table?
It's a sex aid, Mother.
It's Father Christmas' hat.
Well, perhaps he finds it helpful.
Smut.
Well, of course it's smutty. It's been up and down the chimney often enough, hasn't it? As a matter of fact, it's for Father. He's promised to give away the presents at the children's library.
Oh, yes, breathing sherry over the poor little poppets. Oh, that reminds me, Timothy. I don't want you helping yourself to liqueur chocolates or anything nice. They're for guests. Now, where's Uncle Harry?
I saw him earlier on in the living room.
Did he pinch your bottom?
No more than usual.
Oh, honestly, that man is a menace and threat to society. He ought to be doctored, basically.
How dare you? He's my first cousin once removed.
Well, they didn't remove quite enough, Mother.
Uncle Harry is a real man.
Well, so was the budgie, and you had him put down. Mind you, he did used to do Paul Robeson impressions. Swing that perch, ring that bell, you get a little millet and you end in jail.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Cat in the airing cupboard. My hat took the brunt of it. I won't be wearing this at the old Waterboardians match. Hello, Kevin. Sent out for breathing.
Timothy, that cat of yours will have to go.
Mine? It makes a mess, and suddenly it's my cat.
I'll pay the vet.
Oh, you can't have a cat put down for whittling. I'll have the cat. Kevin
Oh, no, you won't. That cat's mine.
You just said it was mine.
Seen and not heard. Thank you, Timothy. Muriel, do something useful. Make Uncle Harry a cup of tea. Sidney! Timothy, you take that cat down to the vet and do what's necessary. Sidney, catch the cat and put it in a box.
Oh, fair enough.
Mother, if I'm going to take the cat down to the vet's, I better take the donor card. Where is it? Behind the... I expect you'll be wanting her G-string to go to Mantovani.
This is no joking matter.
Mother, I am not taking the cat to the vet. Will you understand that? I am pro-life. I am Greenpeace. I could not countenance animal slaughter.
I see. What do you want for breakfast?
Liver, bacon, sausage, and a chop.
all right. It's only me. You can have the lot as far as I'm
I
concerned.
just wanted them some sugar, you know, for energy. So I'm taking the cat up to London.
Oh, don't be silly. You're not Dick Whittington.
Look, I'm not having the cat put down, do you understand?
What's the time? 10 o'clock. Miss the news blast.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning, Uncle Harry.
Star date 1988. While you've had your 40 winks, we've invented the motor car.
You must have a little bit of respect. I mean, after all...
Oh, my God! Oh.
You've grown up into a big girl, haven't you?
Look, Mother's not going to like this.
Your mother's not going to get it. Where's the mistletoe?
What are you always talking about? Muriel, leave Uncle Harry alone.
Well, I like that.
Yes, I can see you do. I'm sorry, Harry. She's boy crazy. Always has been.
Mother, that is unfair. Muriel only came in here to give Uncle Harry a little something to nibble at.
Language, Timothy.
Thank you, Harry. That's for Father to say.
Language, Timothy!
Thank you, Father.
Your father's found the cat. It was in your room. Your sock drawer is awash.
Where does she find it all?
You'll have to take her to the vet.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Either you take her or I'll have to do it. And if I do it, there'll be no Christmas tree, no Christmas stocking, and I shall be in a vile mood. So which is it to be?
Goodbye, Puss.
You didn't just take the cat to its death. I'm going off you, Timothy Lumsden.
You haven't heard the whole story.
I'm not sure I want to.
I was in torment. Don't you understand? Mental anguish. I mean, I didn't want to go there.
Next.
Wouldn't be happening at all if I had my way. I mean, she's got as much right to live as we have, sorry. But you know how things are, don't you? I mean, I dare say we could have got used to her little habits, but being Christmas and everything, there was tension within the family, and we all got very up. You know, I can't do it. I can't do it. Look, you're a vet. You understand animals. Couldn't you think of something? I mean, you know about their insides, don't you? Couldn't she wear nappies or something? Cat naps.
Oh, it's a cat, is it?
Yes, it's a cat, you see. 11 years old. She's been with us, cat and kitten, you understand? Do you mind if I avert my gaze? I mean, I just couldn't bear to see the accusing look on her eye, you know.
Well, she's a very fine specimen.
Look, Mr. Craddock, I'm trying to pretend to myself that she is mean, miserable-looking cat on her last legs. Do you understand? Whereas Whereas in effect, she is smooth and glossy and well-fed.
And she's a turkey.
I'm covering my ears up because I just can't bear to hear the yell and... My God, Mother's plucked the cat.
This outfit's damn thin.
Why don't you take the beard off, Father, and tuck it down the front like that? Down there. There we are. All right? I've never spent Christmas night in the shed before.
No, your mother doesn't often chuck both of us out together.
No.
It's nice to have company. Why, the cat still seems a bit fidgety.
Yeah. Mind you, she has been on death row, hasn't she?
Shall we pull the cracker?
Shall we wait until midnight?
They're wasting the time outside our front door, you know. Your mother will send them away with a flea in their ear.
Gosh, the cat is a bit restive, isn't she? A bit upset, a bit sort of... Oh, no wonder, Father. No wonder she's concerned. She's having kittens.
Great Scott! So she is. Is that my pullover she's on?
Happy Christmas, Father.
And to you, Tim. Look at that, I say. Tortoiseshell. The father must be that old Ginger Tom at number 9. He gets about a bit.
He's got a bicycle.
He's 15 years old, that cat.
It's an exercise bicycle. Yes, and they fortunately found homes for all 4. Would you believe it? Mrs. Barrable, she had 1, and Muriel had 2. Would you believe it? They were all incontinent. Seems to run in the family. Would you like a cup of tea, Pippa?
Oh, yes, please.
I meant to ask you this so often. Pippa, is it, what, short for Philippa, or what?
It's short for Phyllis.
Phyllis? Same name as my mother, Phyllis Lumsden.
Yes, I know.
Gosh, that means if you and I were to get married, you'd be called Phyllis Lumsden, just like my mother.
I'm not going to marry you.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. It just was only a question of, no, I wasn't
We
meaning
could,
to suggest
live together. Move into your new house.
Live together? Move in? Oh, God. Shouldn't be sitting there, you silly cat.